Now, this is a guy that in any other country, in this case it's Bolivia, but any other country, this is the guy you would want as the president, the prime minister, etc. This is that dude. Got to give some mad props to this guy. Not sure if he's going to be found suicided here shortly, but nonetheless, got to give him props. Bolivia's Evo Morales declares total independence from the World Bank and IMF. Are we about to put sanctions on Bolivia all of a sudden? Because they don't want to play the privatization game with the IMF, like what IMF did to Greece? Privatized everything. Public works, water, electric, all kinds of stuff. Public transportation. Privatized. Meaning the government no longer collects any of the money. It goes into private hands. Any of the people that are struggling, sorry about your luck. We got shareholders and we're raising the rates. Have a nice day. Bolivia, Mr. Evo Morales, says F off. Since Bolivian leader Evo Morales came to power in 2006, the country's overall standard of living has risen. Wow. Increases in spending on health, education, and lifting residents out of poverty programs has increased by more than 45%. Much of Bolivia's success has been credited to its decoupling from the global neoliberal predatory financial system. Following his recent speech at the Mercosur summit in the city of Mendoza, Morales live tweeted he pulled a Trump. In view of the global financial crisis of capitalism, we are in a moment of integration for the liberation of the people. During the regional forum, which many other international leaders, with many other international J-Snip, step my office. Start over. During the regional forum, with many other international leaders present, Morales also spoke of first the great homeland and warned that our Mercosur cannot repeat the bitter history of the Organization of America States, OAS, for political or ideological reasons, expel or exclude some nations. Morales is not shy about articulating the nature of the geopolitical threat. He added, interventions in Libya, Iraq, and other countries are conducted to appropriate national resources. The main purpose in Venezuela is oil, he said. Somebody knows a thing or two. Can't have him going around speaking at, international forums now, can we? I reckon this guy's going to get a fast-moving cancer here shortly. Currently, Venezuela is being targeted by the U.S. and its intelligence agencies for regime change. Will the U.S. also make a move against Bolivia too? Since 2006, a year after Morales came to power, social spending on health, education, and poverty programs has increased by over 45%. Bolivia's President Evo Morales has been highlighting his government's independence from international money-lending organizations and their detrimental impact on the nation. Quote, a day like today in 1944 ended Bretton Woods Economic Conference, USA, in which the IMF and World Bank were established, he tweeted. These organizations dictated the economic fate of Bolivia and the world. Today, we can say that we have total independence from them. Morales has said Bolivia's past dependence on the agencies was so great that the International Monetary Fund had an office in government headquarters and even participated in their meetings. Bolivia is now in the process of becoming a member of the Southern Common Market, Mercosur, and Morales attended the group summit in Argentina last week. Bolivia's popular uprising, known as the Cochabamba, so that's La Bamba, my bad. The water war that they called the Cochabamba Cochabamba water war in 2000 against the United States-based Bechtel Corporation over water privatization and the associated World Bank policy shed light on some of the debt issues facing the region. So once again, got a U.S. corporation. We're going to provide you guys water. We're here to help you. It's going to be a good thing. I want to privatize it, and we want you to pay us now. Again, this isn't the United States, strategic military. No, this is a private corporation that waves the U.S. flag, owned by one of the elite, and uses the military might, the political influence of the United States to say, oh, you're not going to let us do our water deal over there. Oh, really? Okay. Have a nice day. And then all of a sudden, they're facing financial calamity. They're being, sanctions hitting them. We don't tell them that that's we don't have breaking news. We put sanctions on them because they wouldn't do the privatization deal with this company of our friend here. No, you'll just hear some nonsense story about something, human rights issues in Bolivia. We're going to, sanction them. That's how it goes. This guy knows what the hell's going on. I love it. So he says the bank, meaning the World Bank, and the IMF have been requiring these countries in the global south to accept structural adjustment, which includes opening markets to foreign firms and privatizing state enterprises, including utilities, New Yorker has reported. At the time, the World Bank had stated, quote, poor governments are often too plagued by local corruption and too ill-equipped, and no subsidies should be given to ameliorate the increase in water tariffs in Cochabamba. The New Yorker reported most of the poorest neighborhoods were not hooked up to the network, so state subsidies to the water utility went mainly to industries and middle-class neighborhoods. The poor paid far more for water of dubious purity from trucks and hand carts. In the World Bank's view, it was a city that was crying out for water privatization. So, again, is this guy about to get a fast-moving cancer all of a sudden? He's gone? Or are we about to sanction him like we're doing to Venezuela as well? Etc. And it's just a matter of time. That guy, Hugo Chavez, he's gone. Their country's too far down. I mean, it's gone. It's done. Take care.